Developing money is a process that calls for self-control, strategic planning, and a mental change to be successful. It is essential to have a solid grasp of the fundamentals of wealth creation, regardless of whether you are beginning with a reduced salary or are looking to improve your current financial situation. In this video, we take a look at the attitudes that distinguish individuals who are financially successful from those who are suffering economically. We also discuss some practical measures that beginners may take. Number 1, acquiring expertise in financial planning and budgeting. Which is it? You have power over your money, or does your money have control over you? The establishment and maintenance of a budget is an essential stage in the process of accumulating money. A well-known framework is the 50-30-20 rule, which states it is 50% for necessities, housing, utilities, and food. 30% for spending on discretionary items, such as entertainment and eating out. 20% of the total for investments and savings. Tracking spending and identifying areas in which improvements may be made can be facilitated by the use of budgeting programs such as YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Mint. Your budget should be reviewed and adjusted on a regular basis to ensure that it is aligned with your financial objectives and to keep you from overspending. Number 2, creating a fund for unexpected events. What is the maximum amount of time that you could go without incurring debt if you were to lose your job tomorrow? Due to the uncertainty of life, having an emergency fund is really necessary. It is recommended by financial experts to put away 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an account that is liquid and easy to access. This fund serves as a safety net in the case of unanticipated situations, such as the loss of a job or a medical emergency, therefore eliminating the need to incur debt during difficult times. Number 3, automating financial matters to ensure consistency. Automating tasks is a strong technique that may be used to earn riches. For the purpose of ensuring consistency and reducing the temptation to spend, setting up automated transfers for savings, investments, and bill payments would be beneficial. Automation streamlines the administration of financial resources, making it simpler to adhere to one's financial objectives and reducing the likelihood of incurring late penalties or missing payments. Number 4, increasing the variety of investments. If the stock market were to fall tomorrow, would your financial situation be able to survive? The key to effectively controlling risk and maintaining growth over the long run is diversification. It is possible to insulate oneself from the volatility of the market by diversifying one's assets among various asset classes, including stocks, bonds, real estate, and mutual funds. Ray Dalio, a well-known investor, is quoted as saying, "Diversifying your holdings in a significant way is the single most important thing you need to do to invest successfully." Number 5, expanding one's sources of income. What could be more powerful than reducing one's income? How to get income even when you are sleeping. When it comes to financial success, relying entirely on a single source of income might be limiting. It is possible to speed up the process of wealth creation by investigating new revenue sources, such as doing freelance work, side hustles, or prospects for passive income. As an example, extra income may be generated by the purchase of dividend-paying stocks or the rental of property, both of which help to maintain financial stability. Number 6, understanding the rich versus poor mindset. Why do the wealthy continue to amass more wealth, and what are they thinking that other people aren't understanding? A crucial component in achieving financial success is one's frame of mind. Those who are financially suffering often vary from those who are rich in the following ways. Aspect of the mindset of wealth. Distressed mental attitude perspective on monetary matters. Takes the view that money is a tool for development and opportunity, considers money to be a cause of anxiety and a lack of resources. A tolerance for risk, willing to accept risks in exchange for the possibility of gaining something, avoids taking risks because of the fear of suffering a loss. Learning and personal development are 2 areas that are consistently prioritized by financial education. Does not have a good understanding of finances and ignores chances to learn. Diversification of one's income grows a number of different sources of revenue, relying only on a single source of revenue. Organization of debt strategically use debt in order to make investments. Amasses debt with a high interest rate without having a repayment plan in place. In order to cultivate a mentality that is conducive to wealth, one must adopt the attitude of perceiving problems as opportunities, embrace constant learning, and be proactive in personal financial planning. Number 7, clearly defining your financial objectives. Are you only daydreaming about your financial future? Or do you have a concrete, active strategy to support them? Direction and motivation may be gained by the establishment of objectives that are SMART, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. The establishment of defined objectives enables one to prioritize tasks and evaluate progress, regardless of whether the aim is to save for a down payment on a home, pay off debt, or construct a retirement fund. Number 8, embracing discipline and delayed gratification. If you are able to say no now, you will be able to say yes to anything tomorrow. To amass riches, one must possess the discipline and the aptitude to postpone short-term pleasures to reap long-term rewards. To achieve this goal, it may be necessary to reduce spending on discretionary items, refrain from making impulsive purchases, or renounce short-term indulgences in order to save money and invest it for the future. Number 9, networking and leveraging opportunities. Suppose the next discussion you have has the potential to quadruple your income. The establishment of robust professional and personal networks has the potential to facilitate the introduction of new possibilities, collaborations, and finances. Making connections with others who have similar values, going to events hosted by the business, and looking for a mentor are all ways to get useful insights and speed up the process of financial progress. Number 10, continuous education and adaptation of strategies. Is your approach to money rooted in the past, or are you gaining an understanding of what the future requires of you? The financial environment is constantly shifting and changing. It is necessary to maintain a level of awareness about the latest market trends, investing methods, and economic movements. It is possible to improve one's financial literacy and flexibility by engaging in activities such as reading books, attending seminars, and consulting with financial professionals. In conclusion, the process of amassing money is a multifaceted activity that calls for a mix of strategic preparation, focused execution, and a mentality that is geared toward development and opportunity. Beginners may establish a strong foundation for their future financial success by being proficient in budgeting, diversifying their assets, increasing the number of income streams they get, and having an affluent mentality. Always keep in mind that the path to financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. When it comes to reaching long-term financial objectives, consistency, patience, and ongoing education are essential components. Like, share, and subscribe for more.